This is the home of Elizabeth Myers at the time of the founding of the Poetry Society. You will notice this house is directly across the street from Josephine Pinckney's family home. Myers was 18 years old and a recent graduate of Ashley Hall School. At the time, she was one of the women of the original Laura Bragg poetry critique group that became the core of the fledgling Poetry Society in 1920. She was the only founder of the Poetry Society who was born in the 20th century. In 1923, she became one of the 12 charter members of the Junior League of Charleston. A few months later, she married Burnett R. Maybank, a highly successful political figure. After that, she was active in charitable organizations, but was primarily a devoted companion to her husband in his political career. Elizabeth Myers Maybank died on October 5, 1947, at the age of 46. This makes her the youngest founder of the Poetry Society, and the youngest at the time of her death. She had been seriously ill, but traveled in a special railroad car from a hospital in Pennsylvania to Flat Rock, North Carolina, to attend the wedding of one of her daughters in September. She was never well enough to make the trip back home to Charleston. She had long since become inactive in the Poetry Society by that time. However, her obituary said she was always a lover of poetry and mentioned her ties to the Poetry Society of South Carolina. She is buried at Magnolia Cemetery. Burnett Maybank was in his first term as a United States Senator at the time of Elizabeth's death. By then, he had already been mayor of Charleston and governor of South Carolina. Her funeral at their Charleston home, 106 Tradd Street, was attended by Governor Strom Thurmond, who canceled 2 speeches in Greenville to attend. President Harry S. Truman and others sent the family a telegram expressing their condolences.